Mm. There we go. Cool. Oh, awesome. This is like my fourth time beating this. So, I recently I was looking at this level because it was one of Prism, one of the last like levels of Prisms that I have yet to do, and I was playing through it and I'm like, man, this is just not. This is very clearly there are some problems with this, and the LDM didn't work. So I was like, okay, this at least needs an update to fix the LDM. So I reached out to Prism. I'm like, hey, would you mind if I verify an update to off the hook? I want to make the LDM work, and then also I want to remove some of the really annoying kind of inconsistencies, choke points, and bugs I've found throughout the level. And he said, yeah, absolutely, go for it. So I spent a night, fixed up the level, and then, like, that night, just, like, played it a shit ton and beat it, like, 3 times. Like, I could not stop myself from just, like, playing through it and beating it, because it was just genuinely fun. And through all of my playtesting, I kind of drove the, I drove the level into the ground to the point where I just kind of thought, now I just know the level. That took 4 attempts to verify today, and this is, like, the first thing I've played GD-wise since waking up. Big highlights of the update. The LDM now works. There were just a few triggers that accidentally got marked as high detail, just, I guess, on accident. Those are no longer marked high detail, so the LDM is now functional. As you can see, I beat it on the LDM. So it works now, which is good. The ship and ball duel now actually works correctly. Before, the counter counted up by 2, and it didn't matter how many times you clicked. It was, like, double broken. I've made the counters now, so it counts up by 1, and it checks to see if you got 14, but I made it so that if you get 13 or 15, it doesn't kill you either, because, like, you can get 13 if you, like, buffer the first click. It doesn't, like, take that click, and I'm like, that's kind of annoying, so just to be safe, I let 13 slide, and then I'm going to let 15 slide just in case you have, like, a mouse double click on accident. I don't see any harm in making it slightly easier, especially if you're going to go for 14. 14 is the easiest way to do it, right? Just do the 1 click per ball click. Works fine. But the little bit of leniency I figured was welcome. A lot of stuff I just kind of like nerfed and tweaked. Some of the transitions were really awkward and I made them less awkward, like the transition into the very last wave. I made the camera move down instantly, or at least a lot sooner, which allowed me to make the black blending, the black screen covering the screen, like fade out earlier so that that transition wasn't as blind. A lot of the invisible blocks and stuff I just made visible for the sake of like for the sake of transparency, no, but you know, so that it's very clear what you're touching when you're touching it. You don't have to like guess where the invisible D blocks are, right? I'll have a full changelog in the description of everything I changed. You can check that out. I think this level plays brilliantly now, genuinely brilliantly. I really don't have any complaints, although obviously I don't because I got to update it. But the biggest thing is the LDM working. That's huge. Yeah. Like I say, I'll leave in the description all the changes I made, but there you go. Off the hook update done. This will be updated very soon. If you're watching this video, it's probably been updated. So yeah, if you haven't beaten this, go check it out. If you have, let me know if you like the update. I think this plays very, very well now. I think this plays incredibly well now. I'm very happy with this update, but we'll see. We'll see how people receive it. I love the level now. This went from being like disgusting to a solid like 9 out of 10 at least, potentially a 10 out of 10. This is very good. This is a very good level. I'd recommend this now. All right, I'm gonna cut the recording here now.